So please bear with us until everybody's up. Just go on that way.
I know, Mum.
You might say it's a cool place.
It's freezing up here. Freezing up the sunshine about, isn't it? I'll have them.
You'll have them. Good. Just what you need for a cold.
Stupid looking cough, haven't I?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was frozen all the way down on the course for that.
Nurses' uniforms. Little child being protected by an army guy. Quite amazing. The old patterns up there. Oh, I say old, they're still used. You know. Players' cigarettes. Oh, the cards.
Hi, Mum.
Come on this way.
Right.
Wait for the last two. Oh. I told you it was cold a bit.
I did.
Don't you what? I need a bit cold like this.
I'll go last.
Try and ignore what you see on the way down, by the way.
You just go ahead because I can't see very well, so it's a cushion to fall on.
Absolutely. After you, sir.
No, after you. No.
Okay.
Ignore the bad way that's on the handrail. Not real. Many people have got him on. Ah! It is dark down there. We're not going to be down there long.
What is the gas chamber?
Yeah, it's like the gas chamber, isn't it? The easiest way I can describe this, and you probably people at the back of your eye sockets, they're the lucky ones, they didn't breathe it in. So you've got a blind man leading the blind man. On the floor you'll see a coffin. The coffin belongs to the landlady, that is her coffin. That is what she's going to get buried in when the time comes. However, it's to represent the 72,369 soldiers that haven't come back from the First World War and you still haven't found their bodies yet. There's been an amendment on the figure. There's 72,085 now, so they've repatriated over 300 in the last 18 months. They've all had a military funeral and the names are on the arboretum as we speak. You'll see one red porcelain poppy in the middle of the wall there at the back. That's one of 8 we've got from the tower.
I've got one at home.
Yeah.
I think my niece has got one as well. You'll see pictures, other pictures on the wall depict what conditions the First World War was in, etc. As you're coming back up the stairs towards me, you see a stretcher to your right. This is 1915 stretcher. It's an original one. That's a real one.
Wow.
I'll let you come back up now. By all means, come in. I'll just hang up the way.
Ah,
This is my toy shop.
your toy shop.
I'm hoping you all can see it, but this is my toy shop. It's linked to the police station. So if Julie wants me to go in there and move stuff about, I've got to ring the police station first. All the weapons you see are real. They've all been decommissioned and we've got a certificate for every one of them. Right on the back windowsill, but there's a Bren machine gun. I carried that in basic training. Small box to the back left. There's a weapon stood up against it. That's the SE-80. That's the present day soldier. That's what he carries. SE-80, yeah. Come across to the middle. You've got one with a curved magazine on it. That's the AK-47 Kalashnikov. In front of that, you've got a sniper rifle. To the right of that, you've got a machine gun with a grey box on the side. That is a German M42 gas-propelled machine gun. You only ever made 6 of them. You've still got the gas pipes coming out the back. They still use the M42, however, it's not gas-fed anymore. It's belt-fed, like the belt of bullets in the middle. To the box to the front right, you'll see a large Victoria Cross. It's made of cast bronze. Unlike the medal, it's made of the molten down Crimean cannon. You only produce 20 of them. We've got 3. There's one there, and when you're downstairs, if you look in a couple of the glass cabinets, you'll see 2 more. You'll see various shell cases, different calibers. Well, I'm old school. That is the gas mask I wore, the S10.
S10 and for that one.
There's the modern day one in the middle. Twin filters, ski goggles, a lot easier if you wear spectacles.
That is so lovely.
You can take a filter off and carry on breathing with that. Old school you can't. You used to have to hold your breath and then blow out when you put the new one on. The guy that stood behind me, this guy here, he's got a ghillie suit on. Homemade, of course, I didn't make it. Behind you, there's a suit. This suit here, try and pick that up. Go on, pick that up. It's heavy, isn't it? That's an EOD suit, it's a blast suit. It's Canadian, about 30 grand's worth there. We've got 2. You'll see the other one upstairs better because it's on a mannequin. That is just the tunic. You've got the helmet, the trousers, the boots, and everything else with it.
I bet he had back problems.
Well, you have to. You always work in 2. You always worked in 2s because I'll tell you a story when I get upstairs.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'll spoil it.
Okay.
Right, we're going. Let others go and have a look. By all means, go and have a look. I'll wait here. Between 6 and 8 weeks. The lifespan of an infantryman was 7 minutes. They used to blow his whistle. The lads used to go over the top of the trenches. If they lasted more than 7 minutes, they were lucky. However, if they refused to go over the top, the officer used to shoot them for desertion. So they didn't have a choice. You see some of the old periscope binoculars there for the trench as well. You'll see on the floor there's a hand grenade, a round metal tin. That is a First World War Nazi gas mask carrier. To the left of that, you'll see a large wooden block. That's dug out the tree in Flanders Field. It's still got the shell case in that one. Again, watch the wooden block as you're coming off the floor there. Yeah. You'll see behind you in the glass camera the round penny. You see the penny on the top there? Oh, yeah. That's a war penny or a death penny. If you were killed during the First and Second World War, your loved ones would get that with a telegraph that it would say, I am sorry to say. Unique to an individual, because to the right in the middle, there's 2 lines. Between the 2 lines, you've got the name. That belongs to young soldiers that are doing my infantry. As you come around the corner, you'll see a typical 1940s backyard. I remember most of this. I've been in the tin bath with my nana's and so forth. You've got the posh tub, the mangle, the tin bath, the outside toilet, the washboards there. You've got the old-fashioned stove, and obviously the old candle. You'll see pictures of young kids. They were evacuees during the Second World War. The Blitz. They started to bomb major cities, so all the children were evacuated from major cities out to farms. You want to carry this little box 24 hours of the day. In that box, there's one of them. Little gas mask. Thank God he never used gas in the Second World War. You see a respirator there. That is for probably a teenager. This one's for a baby. We used to push the baby in, tie the bottom, and pump the air. There's 2 versions of that, and the reason they brought the second version out is the older siblings were getting a bit distraught watching the younger sibling getting put into this thing. So the other one has ears on it, and the front's painted like Mickey Mouse. To make it a little more joking. Here you'll see to your right, typical 1940s front room. I can remember most of this in the house. The singer saw machine, of course, to the right. You've got the valve radio. You've got the bed warmer there that looks like a banjo. You used to put the hot coals in it, put it in your bed. Original 1940s Monopoly board. Original golf can and dog as well from the 40s. What else can I see? Carpet sweeper, of course. You've got some framed pictures on the floor. There's one there, one there, and one there. They're postcards written by a brother to his sister from the trenches. Now, we've actually had time to legal craft the front of them. They're dated 1915/16. Just them 3 framed alone, there's about 10 grand worth of cards there. Again, I know you're always away at the back there. I do apologise. I would normally do it in small groups, but I mean, if you've got any questions, please give us a shout. In the glass cabinet to your left as you're coming up, you'll see some Nazi cats. They are original, they're not copies. Again, you'll come and see a deck chair on your right. This is an original chair. This is the second type of chair the officer would sit on the trenches. Dated 1915, this one. You'll see footprints on the floor down to the right of it. Specifically one right at the very front, got 2 old English pennies in the heel. The soil that's in that footprint is from the grounds of the sod. Somebody sent Julie some of it. Again, to your left, you'll see in the glass cabinet, you've got a Nazi Luger and a Nazi hand grenade, various style Nazi daggers. The last dagger being hit the youth, that's what he used to give his 12-year-old boys and girls. Underneath the last dagger, you've got an ID card belonging to a young lady that works in Hanover Ghetto. What's you? I've been doing ancestry for nearly 30 years. I cannot find any of the family. I've been trying for 2 years now. I've got no relatives whatsoever. I can't even find her. So, again, you'll see a bit more about the Nazis. We did have a tuning in here, but she's moved it. It's unfortunately it's come before she's moved it. The tunic we had in here was £85,000 worth. It was Hitler's personal guard uniform. I don't know where she's put it. Because obviously it's very valuable.